Today, Denison Yachting would like to welcome you on board Andiamo, a 2012 Azimut Grande 105. She features a 5-stateroom layout and a warm, contemporary interior. The sole focus of the Azimut Grande series is space, more specifically an emphasis on elegant space. Of the many things that we think make Andiamo desirable, there are 3 which separate her from other boats in her class. The first is her tender garage. A perfect place for filling up with water toys, this is the type of useful space that yacht owners covet when summer rolls around. The second is her Flybridge. With a variety of 6 places to spend your time, including a massive sun pad and a full-service bar, her massive Flybridge is as usable a space as you've seen on a yacht. The third feature worth noting before we start today's walkthrough is the day bar. With a massive wine cooler midship, this gives the bar on the Flybridge a run for its money and is sure to leave guests torn as to which deck they spend their time on. Our first stop on today's walkthrough is the stern. As you see her currently configured, her Euro transom is accessed by a swim platform. But with the touch of a button, the swim platform folds down and away to reveal a tender garage. Her tender garage is currently configured to house a Williams jet tender and a jet ski. Also in the garage is a laundry station. Forward and to port are a pair of watertight doors which give us access to the engine room. Andiamo is powered by 2 MTU 16V 2000 M84s. Flanking the engines are a pair of 60 kW Kohler generators. There's another entry to the engine room on the port side through the watertight door seen here. We're going to continue today's walkthrough on the aft deck. Centerline is a shaded alfresco dining area. Between the settee and the available chairs, 10 adults can comfortably gather back here. Providing additional shade is this awning. For ease of boarding, there are boarding gates conveniently placed to both port and starboard. On the starboard side of the salon doors is a wet bar, which has a sink and a refrigerator below. Opposite the wet bar to port is a molded staircase which acts as the primary entrance to the Flybridge. We'll make our way up there a little bit later. On the other side of these floor-to-ceiling radial doors is Andiamo's contemporary salon. This bright and airy space is outfitted in a deep mocha-colored Wenge veneer. On the port side, we have 3 couches which comprise the rear third of the salon. Aft of these couches is a storage cabinet. Opposing the seating area is a TV, as well as 2 oversized leather lounge chairs. The TV is electrically actuated. All of the flat screens on board have DirecTV as well as Apple TV. Aft is a storage cabinet. Overhead is LED lighting that leads us forward. The simple and uncluttered salon is capped off by this elegant marble-topped day bar. On the forward bulkhead is a massive wine cooler with 4 glass doors. The bar itself is outfitted with an ice maker, a refrigerator, as well as a sink basin. The highly polished stainless and mirrors on the bar face further reinforce how bright this modern salon is. On the port side of the bar is a uniquely executed dual-purpose dayhead. On our left is a large white sink basin. Further is a walk-in shower stall. On the forward wall of the shower is an inconspicuous door that gives us entry into the on-deck VIP. This door gives us a completely different look and feel than what we usually expect to see in a dayhead. The first of 5 staterooms on board, the VIP stateroom sets the bar for the rest of the walkthrough. This large window fully illuminates every corner of the space. Centerline is a queen berth. At the foot of the bed is a desk that makes for a great office when duty calls. To port are storage lockers as well as reach-in closets. This stateroom also features a flat-screen TV as well as a Bose surround sound system. We are now exiting the VIP, If we look aft, we are facing the center staircase that takes you down to the guest accommodations or up to the wheelhouse. For now, we're going to turn around and head forward into the galley. At the end of the companionway, we reach the galley and crew mess area, which is fully equipped with Miele appliances and 3 full-size stainless steel refrigerator freezers, as well as plenty of counter space. Here we have a 4-burner cooktop, an oven, and a sink basin, as well as a dishwasher. Beyond the galley is a pantry. Down a short flight of stairs are 2 crew cabins, one to port and a second to starboard. Both have en-suites. Leaving here and heading aft, we're going to take the midship staircase down into the guest accommodations. The aftmost stateroom is a full beam master. This stateroom is illuminated by 2 sea-level windows, which also provide incredible views. On the starboard side, we have a walk-in closet. Parallel to the berth is this desk with a leather chair that leads us aft into the ensuite. This ensuite has a his and hers layout. On the far ends are heads and bidets. Inboard is a vanity with a sink basin. Centerline is a large glass shower stall. Passing through the shower, we pass into the other half of the ensuite. From here, we emerge back in the master, this time on the port side. We pass 2 leather seats and a glass-topped table on our way back into the companionway. Forward in the hall are 2 mirrored staterooms. We first enter the port side stateroom. There are 2 berths to either side and a Pullman berth that easily drops down. This stateroom is a great option for the kids. Also, we have an ensuite. To starboard is the second of the mirrored staterooms. Here we see the Pullman berth has been closed up and the 2 lower berths have been pushed together. All of the way forward is our 5th and final stateroom, the lower VIP. This stateroom features an ensuite. Heading back into the hall and taking the stairs up, we pass the main deck and pick up in the pilot house. This fully equipped Helm is well outfitted with 3 display screens, including chart plotter, navigation computer, as well as a screen that lets you monitor Andiamo's 5-camera CCTV network. She also has MTU engine display screens. Below is a FLIR night vision control, ABT track stabilizer system controls, autopilot, and a bow thruster. Over the leather wheel is a ship's system computer, and beyond that are your throttles. Aft in the pilot house is an L-shaped settee and centerline steps that give us access to the Flybridge. This Flybridge is huge. With 6 different spaces up here to enjoy, it's hard to imagine this Flybridge without guests on it day and night. Our first stop is the upper helm station. With a wide view of your surroundings, this upper helm has virtually every tool at the captain's disposal. Opposite here is a forward-facing bench seat that can seat 3. Directly aft is the first of 2 sun pads. This one is directly under a sunroof. This makes it a perfect place for shade or sun lounging. The back pops up to form chaise-style seating. Our next stop is this huge alfresco dining area. 10 adults can easily gather around this table for long meals and late-night conversations. To port is a long L-shaped bar. With a solid wood top and fully equipped, this bar is a perfect match for the dinette. Here we find an ice maker, Viking grill, and a sink. Stepping out from under the molded hardtop, we come to an oversized sun pad on the starboard side. Looking back from here, you have to ask yourself what's not to like about this Flybridge. The two different sections of the hardtop that roll away, the variety of lounging options, and a full-service bar limit your reasons for staying indoors. Our final stop today is the bow. The bow can be accessed via either side deck. Thick stainless railings and teak cap rails wrap the entire way around the main deck. The most elevated position forward of the Flybridge is a sun pad as big as any you'll find on a yacht in this size range. This pad can accommodate 4 comfortably. Further forward is a second, smaller sun pad, perfect for feeling the water move under the bow on a sunny day in the Bahamas. The feature furthest forward on the bow is her ground tackle, consisting of 2 Maxwell 6000s and 2 350-pound anchors. Underfoot is teak decking that leads forward to a rear-facing teak bench. Looking back from here, we get a full view of Andiamo's ascending foredeck. From bow to stern, Andiamo is the perfect expression of what Azimut set out to accomplish with the Grand Line. This is the type of boat that gets guests out of their staterooms a little bit earlier in the morning. More time in the sun, more time around the table, and most of all, more of what you love about being on the water. On behalf of the Denison Yachting team, we hope you've enjoyed today's walkthrough of this 105-foot Azimut as much as we enjoyed making it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them below in the comments. For a full spec sheet or to schedule a time to see her in person, contact Scott Lacroix anytime.